see. And that's the excitement of it.
That is excitement, and just as you finish that, here we go. We're loading into the lobby of lobby number 2 of this qualifying. I'm looking forward to this because one thing I want to point out very quickly is that last season we had a lot of the teams putting in multiple rosters, which kind of filled up the space. We had 3 lobbies. It was okay, but this time we've got 2 lobbies full of completely different teams. And, of course, there are limitations to how many transfers now, so that's going to play a factor. It's going to be a lot more interesting than it was last time. Oh, looking at that side bit, it feels small only having 16, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. But there's still 16 drivers and 8 teams here who can throw a curveball in. Let's see how this goes.
Absolutely, and I think we are going to hold a spectator glitch, possibly.
Well, no one's come out yet, so we'll have to see.
I think we've got the spectator glitch. For those who don't know, basically, because the spectators are... Oh, might not. Wait. I see action in Zingy the Bosses.
You
can see,
it
just
looks
see
like
it
they're coming out. Yeah.
We might have it. It's been a minute, so...
Yeah, people are coming out now.
I think we might have it. If not, then we'll see what happens.
I think we're okay. Maybe it was a case of drivers...
You're going to have to repeat that again. Your thing cut out.
Sorry. It's a case of maybe like we get in real life, just drivers don't want to clear the, maybe in this case, the not quite real dust off the track, but for the sake of the metaphor, they just don't want to be the first one out there.
Yeah, that would make sense. The only driver who's not gone out yet will be Namo Pamo. He is still sitting in the pit, so I think he's going for a bit of a strategical play here.
He's coming out now, so I think maybe he just wanted to be at the back. That's... Yeah, he's coming out now, so maybe just, wanting to hold off a little bit and be one of the last cars out on the track, get the best of the track conditions.
Yeah, that's always the best way to do it, as Ron Hart will be the first one, as they're still all bunched together. I find it so amusing that these guys are all bunched together. Of course, what we didn't see actually from last time we did a qualifying is we're not actually seeing much of teamwork.
Yeah.
So we're not seeing any.
That's surprising. That's really surprising. Because the slipstream's worth a couple of tenths here. If you pull it off right, there's no reason you can't get a couple of tenths, especially down the main straight. So I'm surprised we haven't seen much of it, and I've been looking on the map. I've been trying to keep an eye out for it, because I do love a good slipstream, so I'm always looking out for one. But no, I haven't seen anyone give it a go yet.
Well, either way, it does make it more a legit, it's the driver's time, not the team's time, essentially. So that can be a bit interesting, as Ron Hart will be starting the session. The lights are green. Well, there is a yellow flag somewhere at the final hairpins, but lights are green and we're underway.
Yep, absolutely, and Ron Hart flying around. But clips the apex nicely and nice on the traction. As well, we expect nothing less from Ron Hart. Very good driver. As we saw partially in the quick... Hang on, is Jam Pancakes out on the... Yeah,
Is he on the mediums?
Yeah, he's on the mediums.
Oh, of course he's on the mediums.
But Ron Hart now coming into the hairpin. He uses first gear, just like he did on the hot lap. That's interesting. A lot of... Yeah, I'm seeing a real sort of 50-50 mix at the moment, so I've been looking out for it while drivers have been on the hot lap. And I think it's working for both of them. It's not really making too much of a difference. It's just what the driver prefers. But this is neat from Ron Hart. This is really neat. Let's see what Linners can do. Because he's invalidated his lap Linners, so a little bit of pressure there. But as Ron Hart crosses the line now, already 13-7-8-3.
Oh my god, Jam Pancakes can't do anything, but there's JKB, 113.8. Okay, I see why this lobby is better, because you could see the numbers pouring in.
That is rapid. Honestly, Ron Hart's lap there, it was so smooth. That was such a good lap. I would be surprised if anyone but him beats that. I'm going to be brutally honest. That is such a quick lap.
That is going to be good. Where's Linners?
Oh, that's a McLaren off the track.
Where?
That's Jam Pancakes. Oh, it's Jam Pancakes. Okay, he was on an in lap, but he was just in the gravel, so I was slightly concerned about what he was doing there.
Yeah. Nano Pamo is going to be the next one to cross the line. The other, we see Linners, Limitless, and Pleasy not setting a lap time. I think they invalidated. Nano Pamo is going to be the next one to cross the line our boy from the Oceania region. He's got good ping for this region as well, because that would be another thing that would affect. And
He's coming in the pits, okay. Again, that could be a time-limited thing. Maybe he thinks he can get another 3 runs, or if he does go for this lap, because then, of course, he's got to set that lap time and then come in for the in-lap. So, yeah, maybe a little bit of a time restraint. Just think, you know, better track conditions at the end of the session. But he didn't have any traffic, which I think is maybe a bit of a benefit, because I think that's what hindered Chandler quite a bit in that session, because he was following, I think it was Abdullah, and he lost it on the sausage curb. And you get distracted so easily by cars, and I think that's partially to blame, and we're going to see a lot more of that again here.
Absolutely, as there's going to be a Ferrari coming out. Who is that? I believe that is Limitless. The driver from driving since 2011. To think you've been doing that for that long, and to have the dedication to focus on a game is mind-boggling to me, because I've got an attention span of a 5-year-old at times. I can't focus that much on a game. Hence why I'm more a varied streamer than I am a game specific.
Gotta say as well, good lap from Leopard. He's got himself on a 14th banker. This is going to be really close. There's no round about it here. This is going to be drivers. So teams, if they're wanting to qualify, are going to have to average a 14.1. That is no question. If they want to qualify, that's what they're going to have to be doing. And at the moment, I think it's only actually no teams really manage that at the moment, because obviously we're in the early stages, and I reckon FRA probably will be able to, just by averages, because I mean, if you look at that now, Linners get like 14.6 or 14.5 and still be on the BMG sync level, so that's so much less pressure for Linners.
I'm just looking forward for Linus, as you were saying, Linus, what he can pull out. But it's the WOR boys that are going to be doing the best. Of course, you can see TRL and LCR on their names. Ignore that. They're doing it for WOR. It's Limitless coming out his hot lap, and he will be going into traffic as well. Which, if he plays it right and gets close enough, I think that's his teammates ahead. That is Leopard up ahead on the road. We might be seeing a slipstream run happening between these two.
Yep, and, well, I'll tell you what, as I said, I'd love to see it, and let's see if they can. I think Leopard's a little bit far up the moment, so I think for definitely the back straight, and...
You might get it on this straight.
Car getting out of the way there.
No, he's got it on this straight.
Maybe.
Is he slowing down?
I'm not sure. No, he's way too far away. He's not going to get any benefit from that.
No, it's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Could have done it.
Benefit from that.
Unless we...
Oh, he's going to let him pass. He's going to let him pass. Okay, no slipstream.
Unless we've missed out on a rule where that's not allowed.
Potentially.
Potentially.
Definitely potentially, yeah.
But
I haven't seen it, if it has been, so...
We're coming into the slowest section. That McLaren ahead will need to get away. I think that is of Jam Pancakes, but they're going to go through nice and fast. So that's going to help. Limitless coming across the line.
This is a good lap as well.
It's going to be a 14.1. That is good for the WR boys. Next across the line will be Lutz. What can he do? No, he's invalidated.
Linners set a 14.4. B, FRA, no matter what now, qualified, basically. Barring any miracles, that should be enough.
Next one to cross the line will be Namo Pamo from the Oceania region. Unless that... Is that Linzo? Linners, sorry.
Linners has just done his. He went up to 6th.
He went up to 6th. So it is this guy here, Namo Pamo. I do love that. That is a lovely name, Namo Pamo.
If that is how we pronounce it.
Yes, if there is any other way that we pronounce it, then please don't hesitate to correct us. But he's nice and tight through this. Oh! I was going to say that was good, but held it on.
And the lock-up for good measure. That's, yeah, properly. As I said before, as I said in the hot lap, you can make or break the lap in the third sector, and this has been a break. Easily 2/10 lost there.
Easily 2/10, but he puts himself into 9th with his teammate in 14th. It's a bit low.
Yeah, that's not ideal. Who's that who's just shot up?
Not sure, but the next person will
Jam
be
Pancakes.
Leopard. Leopard goes 3rd.
Oh, Jakey B, 13.725. Wow.
Jakey boy coming out with a brilliant time as it goes past Leopard just on your screen. Who else is on a lap? Let's have a look. The only way to find out. There we go. That's an easy way to find out.
Yeah.
Fitted. Fortunately, it's not the easiest thing trying to find drivers. It's coming around the corner. I think that's Zingy, boss. No, it's not. It is Cesara. He does not improve on his time.
Can I say as well, T-Pie done really well, because of course we didn't really know what his pace was going to be like, but he set 14.4 up in P7 at the pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good position. He needs Pleasy to put in a good lap time as well, and that will help for his case. We need Lut, though, to put in a lap time. And, oh my god, no. Head over to Lut. Head over to Lut.
What happened there?
Oh no, JKB's behind him. No, I thought it was going to be a slipstream opportunity. You can see JKB's behind him. Might let him past. No.
JKB's probably coming in the pits here. Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But we're going to get it on board with Lut as hopefully, fingers crossed for him, he can put in a lap time and see where this battle will end up. Because at the moment, we're seeing the St. George's team up at high point. WOR in a good position. And I believe, what's Lut and JKB team of? Oh, God. There's too many. They've all changed.
It's CRG.
Comrade, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
This is a good start to lap from Lut. Must be said, he's kept it all in the right part of the track, exactly where he wants it to be. Now climbing up the hill. Yeah, that was decent. Maybe a little bit more the curve he'd have wanted, but you know, I am in no position to criticise his driving. So yeah, coming to the hairpin now. Let's see if he does select to use first gear. He does actually. So yeah, we've seen a real mix of that, as I said before. Third gear for traction on the exit, avoiding that curb altogether on the left-hand side. Probably the right thing to do. You don't lose too much time doing it at all. And let's see if this final chicane carry speed in, chuck it in. And then third gear on the exit, rise up through the gears. And now as he goes around the final corner, this is going to be a quick lap time.
And
he goes into third, a 13.9.
This has made it very interesting indeed. You can see that maybe our first lobby may get dethroned, as Lut's going to be looking for another lap time. Who is on a lap? Limitless has just started his lap. But I want to see Pleasy. I want to see Pleasy. Is he on a lap? He is. Pleasy has not set a lap time. He's with his teammate T-Pie, who are sitting possibly in danger zone right now.
Yeah, he's about a 10th and a half off of first in the first, so we'll have to see. That's respectable. That's not too bad. So let's see what his sector 2 split's like. See if he has a chance here.
It's for FRT right now. So the FRT, what do we say about FRT? They're a newer organization, possibly more Eastern European. I said, please tell us the true facts if that is wrong. So again, ping could play up a little bit, but luckily and thankfully it is not. Coming round.
Oh, that's a racing point. And that's completely thrown off because Pleasy's train of thought there, because he's lost completely. A car sideways effectively on the apex, that's going to throw you off. I feel really sorry for him, because that is probably just about his session over. That's a real shame, actually.
He could put in one more. I don't know. You could get into the pits, maybe. I'm not sure.
He has a chance, but it's going to be close. No, I think he'll get another lap in, but it's not going to be in those same conditions, definitely.
AMS Killen, he's on his lap right now, down in 13th. So, in terms of lap times, a 1:14.7, again, respectable. Is he on for improvement? I believe so, rounding the final corner.
Who's that who's just improved? Linna's just improved onto a 1:14.0. Well, that's FRA. Oh, and he's validated, but that is FRA well and truly through.
Where's Leonard's? Where is he?
He's
I can see that up there. Brilliant work by him. All drivers are actually out right now, so who's coming across the line? I think it might be T-Party going into the pits. Zera is starting his lap. Zingy, the boss, is in the pits. There is
Leopard nearly pulling out there. So they're going into the hairpin. Jam Pancakes he was going down into the hairpin. Leopard's just come off the gravel, because I think he was letting another driver pass. He's come back on, just tried to overtake another car, and nearly you have Jam Pancakes coming behind at full speed. Very nearly a very nasty impact. Oh, and Jam Pancakes invalidated! At the final corner.
Oh.
I knew we would get one of those. but I would not expect it to be him under this pressure.
The pressure is getting to him. Jam Pancakes is not where he needs to be. McCabe Sam is right up the top. His teammate is, well, himself, Jam Pancakes were quite low. And both the Ferrari drivers for Team WR, look at that's going to impede some time.
Yeah.
They want to be out. They want to be out. That is horrible for them.
I think if they come out now, they'll. I think they'll still be okay if they come. Be fine. But not a lot longer. They do not have much more time in this.
They don't. A driver that constantly gets some clean air is Namo Pamo. And just being that alternative time is really going to help. Just getting some clean air, clean track. Because look, there's nothing ahead of them.
Yeah, it's brilliant, and you can't be thrown off like we saw from Plessy. Like that's the thing. You don't have traffic in front of you. You won't have that distraction. Chandler lost loads of time. Plessy proved again how much of an issue it is, especially coming in Sector 3.
Well, coming through Sector 3 does take a bit of a curb. He's going to massively cut that final curb. That's what you want to see. That's going to help with a couple of tenths. Going to come across the line, 1:13, 1:14.4. That's a brilliant lap time.
It's a really good lap time, but equally not good enough for the team to qualify. But I think nonetheless, that's a time. Well done to himself. Is anyone else on a lap? Lutz on a lap, and he's 10th up going through Sector 1. So here we go. This could be a mega lap time from CRG Lutz.
If it's a 10th, then on the first sector, imagine what you can do.
He's lost a little bit there, though. Yeah, a little bit there. Not much. Only a couple of hundredths, maybe. A little bit on the grass on entry. Couldn't quite clip the apex. But again, I don't think he's lost too much time there.
I think he's using everything he can. I think that little bit of grass won't affect him too much.
Yeah,
keeping it clean.
Yeah, that's literally, that sector gap is literally exactly what it was going through the first sector. So he has matched himself in the second sector. So let's see if he can keep the Sector 3 neat. He's got a 10th in hand, so let's see if he... Car on the left-hand side of the track, that's a Red Bull. And it's a little bit off-putting. Look, a lock-up. It's just off-putting, having a cut yet, and he goes into their nicest session over.
Unfortunately, that Red Bull was not in a convenient place.
No.
You need to get more off. You need to be more off if you're going to do that.
Yeah.
But
it's not the driver's head's fault. That's the thing. Like, there's nothing they can really do in that situation, but it is just so off-putting. You see it in that's real-life F1. It perfectly exemplified in esports. It's so distracting having another car there. It's an unknown.
It is a massively unknown. But I've also just realised, actually, I think if you do go onto that other side of the track, I think it will invalidate the next lap. So you kind of have to stick on that inside line and try and stay out the way. We're currently on board with Jam Pancakes. He needs to improve massively if he wants to see the St. George's team go forward into the SRC season, which of course it'll be, I think it's 12 races. We haven't actually talked about that.
He's a 10th and a half up at the moment coming through Sector 2, so I think well on time to do it.
That's what you want to see, keeping it nice and tight through this right-hander and using as much curb on the exits as...
Cars in the way though, distraction and a lock-up. There we go, you just see it every time.
Yes.
But he had such an advantage coming into this corner. Oh, he's actually gained time. 2 tenths up at 141. Yeah, this lobby is so much. Look at that. You have 114.1s or P8.
P8, yeah. Unfortunately, you're still kind of half breaking up. Lutz retired.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. Lut has retired. He has said, that is my lap time. That is it. We're on board with Leopard. He's looking to make sure that WOR are confirmed in this championship. That he's already nearly a 10th up, coming into the third sector, which is, of course, the slowest sector. There is 2 drivers ahead of them, but they are going for it.
I think more drivers have started their lap past the 0 second counter again. I'm not too sure where the rules stand on that, but I think a couple at the back might have done.
I think we do have a spectators glitch as well, as Leopard will go third.
Okay.
Limitless is the next one to cross the line. And note they have completed. Limitless will stay 7th. He's actually holding back the team slightly, as Ronaz will then take first. It's down to JKB.
Wow.
JKB has retired.
13-5. Wow.
McCabe Sam has invalidated. Killens will be the next one to cross the line. 112, 113 maybe? No, 114.4. T-Pie is on a lap. He is unfortunately up on his time, but he does gain. He's going 9th. And that is everybody.
It is indeed. And what? Those are some absolutely mega lap times. That is something to genuinely be in awe of, some of these lap times. Not many faster laps have been driven around here at this track on this game.
I think that's why we use Ron Hart as our kind of demonstrating of our hot lap. So it's kind of a bit of a, he deserved to be at the top to get a time like that. But I think that the FRA boys are going to go through for sure. As we can see in the background that our team, well, you guys can't see, but in the teams they are trying to quickly put it through.
Yep, I am quickly doing these times. If you want to give a quick rundown.
Absolutely. Ronas will take first with a 113.543, a brilliant lap time, then followed by JKB. Leopard will take third. Linus in fourth. McCabe Sam in fifth. Lutz in sixth. Limitless kind of holding down his team a bit for WR in seventh. And Jam Pancakes as well, not putting in the performance he wanted to do. T-Pie in ninth. AMS Killen in 10th. Zingy the Boss in 11th, Namo Pamo in 12th, Dan 1 in 13th, Caesar in 14th, Ryzen in 15th, and Pleasy, unfortunately, in 16th.